I'm so happy, Loot. Things are going great. 15th in an RCQ, 7th at the Store Championship. What's next? I'm gonna win the Pro Tour. We're winning all of the boxes, and that is so super cool. I can't wait for the next challenge. Maybe it's something super competitive. What do you say, Loot? What do you think it is? Fibblefip? Why are you still here? Oh, Loot, there you are. I was just explaining to Fibblefip, I hope he's okay, that I'm very excited to do the next challenge. We're doing so well. I hope it's gonna be something super competitive. I'm really feeling the grind. Why? You have a phone? Okay, dude, I'm super surprised you have a phone, but who was just calling you now? Wow, Loot, I knew you were from Magic, but I didn't know you knew Magic. So, you're telling me that you have been talking to Leon Tukker, famous artist Leon Tukker, and he sent you that case? Oh, there's all sorts of cool stuff inside. It is indeed cards signed by your friend Leon Tukker, and the deck box already? And inside the deck box is a 100 card Zergo Commander deck? Loot, do you know the challenge this week? What are we gonna do? Okay, so Loot, you're telling me that we are going to go now, as in now, board and plane, fly all the way to Birmingham, and then we are going to do CommandFest in Birmingham, and I have to defeat Leon there with this? I mean, okay, Loot, off we go! Hello, Overdub Daniel here, and as you can see, welcome to Birmingham. Loot's getting ready for his signing session. He's been signing autographs the entire weekend and protecting the box that I was supposed to win, but I'm not spoiling you that. This is the venue where we have CommandFest Birmingham. We were still setting up our booths, and it was a super cool venue. It was very nice. It was in a cricket stadium. I was never in a cricket stadium before, so I was very happy to be there. As you can see, here are Chris and Paul and Leon. Dave's already working on something. You might know Dave from his arts from Necropotence and from Wrath of God. This is our booth. Leon did some stellar arts. As you can see, here we have all sorts of playmats and artist brews and stickers, and there's Leon's banner. And this is Veronique. Veronique did some beautiful art as well for Rafine. She did a lot of expeditions. And this is just a tour around the place. As you can see, there is a toilet, and there's many tables for people to play in, and people did play. Across from us was a vendor for cards, sleeves and stuff like that. I can tell you, we visited that vendor more than a couple of times looking for the final cards for the deck, and that was just really cool. They have some really cool cards in there. Old school forces, coffee, as you can see, some confetti foils for a lot of expensive cards. Confetti foil Rustic Study. I don't have that money. And here's Card Papa. Same. They had binders full. Sadly, there was no time to go through all of them. And there's the Cups corner. Bear with me here. There's the registration deck, and of course that. Here you can see my Chaos Wheel event. There were 10 people. One of the parts of the challenge was me holding this event, and it was really cool. There were a lot of cool people here. Professor Ink and his entire clan, but also the Aussie Paladin was here. That is the Zergo I was looking for all weekend, so it was cool to see. And that is Jake's hand, which had Anointed Procession. However, Jake drew that game. Every 5 minutes I would spin the wheel and things would happen. as seen in this game as well. There's Farafar. That's a good card. Damn, that's a good card. And here's the wheel. And after that we went for dinner because yeah, I needed to bulk up. Everybody was just here and we watched some Eurovision. It was very relaxing for the battle to come.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And a battle it was. Welcome to the Battle of the Ages. Me versus Leon Tukker, our Mardu Clan leader. Leon being on Mardu with a bit of blue in Brea and me being on Zergo. This is Dual Commander, one of my favorite formats to play in conventions because it doesn't really take time. It's sort of Canadian Highlander. Leon took game 1, I took game 2, and eventually Leon had to stand up so that he could sling his spells better. But that didn't really make a difference because I took game 2 and I ended up winning the deck box before we went home. Hi everybody, welcome back into the base. As you can see, I'm home after a amazing weekend in Birmingham at CommandFest. And it was just everything the gathering needs to be. Making new friends, fighting old friends in a ruthless battle one-on-one. So yeah, it was amazing. I gotta, of course, thank some people and do some shout outs. So let's do that before we go and dive into the deck. First of all, Leon Tukker, thank you very much, friend, for being this week's Mardu Clan captain. I hope I made you proud. It was an honor to fight you for this beautiful box right here. And I hope we can get to do it again very soon. Go follow Leon Tukker. He is an amazing artist, does amazing art. He has art sprues for his new Soul Ring coming out soon, and the playmat for that as well. So go check him out. Second of all, I would like to thank Professor Ink and his entire crew for helping me out getting something that I cannot show in this video yet because it's still in the mail. But you guys all have been amazing. You've been super sweet and welcoming, and Birmingham felt a lot more at home because of you. So thank you so much, all of you, also for joining my Chaos Wheel event. That was, you made it fun. That's the most important part. You made it fun. I would also like to thank the posse that was with us the entire weekend and made the weekend so memorable and so much fun. First of all, Myra, aka Masaya, a pro player who's currently #1 on the Action leaderboards. Thank you for hanging out with us, teaching us how to really play Magic, and also make us feel old from time to time. You rule, man, and I hope you get that pro to invite. Second of all, thank you, Paul Scott Caravan. Hey, post-edit Daniel here. From this point on, I keep saying Paul Scott Caravan, which is really weird because Paul is not a thing you can take on a holiday. It's Paul Scott Canavan. And I am sorry, Paul. I very much am sorry that I keep saying your name wrong. However, if you get the chance to check out what Paul does, do that, because Paul is not only an amazing artist, he makes great photos. You can find him on Twitch. He also has a lot of funny things to say on all of his social media, so go check him out there. And once again, Paul, I'm very sorry. I adore what you do. I don't know why I said caravan. I might have a holiday on my mind, I guess. Back to you, Daniel. The creator of the art for the original Force of Negation. And of course your buddy Chris, who is secretly Matt Barry, but we can't really say that. Thank you two so much for making it fun, for talking games, and for giving me the option to the best joke of the weekend. And of course Dave and Veronique, Dave Kendall, who made Necropotence, and Veronique, who is very well known for her expeditions she did for Zendikar. You all of you are amazing artists, and people should find you more. So if you see this video, go follow all of them on social media. I'll put their links down in the comments. Thank you so much for making this weekend an absolute giggle fest. And last but not least, Axiom Now, thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me do an event. Thanks for having my friends over as well. Your event was amazing. I had such a blast. It was my very first UK event, and I can't wait to go back. And of course, Gatherers Tavern. Thank you for letting me compete for these. Thank you for letting me travel the world, broadening my Magic horizon. This has been nothing short of an amazing trip, and we're only halfway there. And I cannot wait to see what's next. this was very, 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 very cool. Without further ado, let's dive into the deck. Inside this box was my deck of choice for the weekend, Zurgo Thunder's Decree. I have been aching to play with this card because I think it is amazing, and it turns out the deck is amazing. Mobilize is a very strong mechanic and commander. You can find this deck list below on my Mox field. Zurgo's Brr, and it really does. Fun extra fact about this deck is we tried to complete it over the weekend. We got some cards from friends. The Aussie Paladin chipped in, and that made the deck complete, and that's the complete version of the deck is what I played against Leon, and won, which was hard because Leon was playing Brea, and that deck is busted. So yeah, it was really cool to not play competitive for a weekend and take the edge off, even though it was still a very hard battle against Leon because the deck is really good. Zurgo performed super well. I am going to keep this deck together for the foreseeable future and play with it a lot because I really love this style of deck. It's super aggressive, and there are some really cool cards in here. Will of the Mardu, shout out to you. So yeah, that's it. I cannot wait to do the next one. If you liked this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can do that down there. Smack that notification bell to get notifications every time a new episode comes up. We are going to move the episode slot from Tuesday to Thursday because it is basically just easier for me time-wise, and I can add more surprises in. But yeah, just like Loot, who's chilling out in the back, I'm going to get some rest now. Thank you so much. Once again, Gather 7, thank you. And we'll see you in episode number 4. Bye.